We are gigantic because we don't have the same gravity. You have two problems on our planet before we go out. The first is you are going to be unbalanced because on Earth you were 70 kilo, and with difference of gravity you are going to jump a bit and be about 45 kilo. The second is more important. We are going to give you a mask to cut 75%. 75% of the luminosity of our planet. The luminosity was very, very strong, and I could be blind. So they gave me a mask, and then finally we disembark, I can say. Then I got the shock of my life, of my ego, because I say, oh my God, I'm an alien here. And we walk to what I call, and they call a Lativok, but I call that a flying platform. That's the shape it is. And you can sit down here, she sat down here. It's about 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet, 3 meters about diameter. She took an apparatus and we start to fly. I board on that platform, and you imagine when you heard, immediately it reminded me when I was there, you know, when you're a kid you heard about the magic carpet flying. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. Which is sometimes coming from legend, because those extraterrestrials were coming here 10,000 years ago, whatever. So it's exactly like if you imagine a carpet. You go there, it's almost no noise, and the platform went up, and Tao could move it, and we went 500 meters away, just like that, sliding. And we went in the first doko. The first doko was on a landing place, if you like. They'll call it for not airport, because it's not an airport, but air base for their spacecraft. And I had a second surprise of my life, or I can say maybe the 10th already. But when we went there, we went straight inside the first big doko. Remember the doko? Inside it was, of course, the base of those people commanding the airfield. And we went inside. So the doko from outside is a whitish color, whitish, like an egg. Then the surprise was we passed through, you can feel something, it's no door. You pass through the force field. You just feel something, like a pressure, and it's finished. Then the big surprise is, when you feel that, you look around you, is no more doko. You are outside. Imagine all that building disappear. You see everything outside. It's a very simple explanation. You can't see inside, but when you are inside, they made it like that. You can see outside. It's incredible. Incredible because on the top of the doko you can see they have a lot of big beautiful birds, and suddenly you can see the feet of the bird which is on the top of the doko, and you think the bird is just like that in the sky, you know, and the bird is resting on a doko. If the bird is too big, a very big bird, pass through, scare, and he start to fly because he can pass through. We went after that to my doko, which was in an island on the middle of the ocean. They have a planet with one sun. It's a bit like us, and it's not, if you like. First of all, the colors are, you can call monochromatic. Instead we have colors like we have, everything is mixed up, the monochromatic, and everything seems to be lightened inside, like you see a leaf of a tree, and you think the light is inside the leaf of the tree. It's very difficult to explain, as I say, the book's very difficult, but it is absolutely magic and beautiful. The only problem I had was the luminosity. For our eyes, earthly people, the luminosity is too strong, and as I explained, I fainted for the first time in my life. I fainted because of the beauty of the color and luminosity one time. we took, after that, we took the platform and we went to my doko. That's just what I tell you. But I have to tell you something. I've been surprised because I start to meet people there, a few people at the airspace. Everybody, first of all, looks like very, very happy, but everybody looks the same age. About 22, 23 is a good age. So I was wondering, and of course Tao reading my mind all the time say, yes, Michel, it looks like that because we prefer to look young and we have the secret regenerating our cells at will. We flew, as I tell you, we passed over the sea and finally the ocean, and we went to what we call, she call, I call, my doko. It was a doko that's like that. I know in a hidden face of the moon is alien space, alien bases for very long time ago, for thousands of years. So I had my doko, and they take, by the way, the water, and it came from the air. They transform the air in water. They have tremendous technology. I was all the time amazed. But we were there for a little while when suddenly we heard laughing, etc. And all the crew from the spacecraft came and joined us. And I was amazed they didn't have a spacesuit anymore. They were all in robes. Everybody on that planet wear robes, coming about middle of the legs, robes, and full of colors, different colors, very beautiful. Same time different to the neighbor, and same time almost the same. They wear those clothes because the clothes are match with their aura. So they all came and we were talking, having a good time. They made levitate the glasses and everything, just like that. And I was open mouth, and suddenly Tao herself say, oh, I'm going to show you something. But she knew what she was doing, of course. Each time it was for a reason, you'll see later. And she started to levitate. You know, cross legs like that, and levitation. She levitated, she went right up on the top of the doko. And suddenly I look around me, and nobody was looking at Tao. Everybody was looking at me, having a very good time, because I looked, of course, like an idiot. For them, it was absolutely normal. And for me, because you heard about yogis levitating, yeah, but you never seen them. And I never seen them either. And when I saw that person levitating, I was very amazed. And the next morning, Tao came to me, and I had my bath and everything, and I had this suit they gave me, they built specially for my size, space suit, and she told me to not wearing it, and she gave me a robe at my size. Then I had another surprise. I wear the robe, and I almost fainted. I was almost like a drunk, like if you drink 2 bottles of wine for a few seconds. She said, don't worry, it'll be all right in a few moments. What's going on? It's very simple, Michel. We give you that robe, and we build that robe, and the color of the robe being match with your aura. She explained that to me, and I was amazed. I didn't really understand what she was talking about. She said, Michel, if on your planet you could read the aura, not only see the aura, but read the aura, you would use less Panadol and less medication, because you could use the aura to know how to match the colors of your suit, example, your dress, whatever, your room, and you will be in much better health. But what is the aura? Many people still don't know what is the aura. The aura is simply the emission of rays coming from the chakra. That chakra, which is on the top of the crown, is pineal gland. That chakra is the bouquet, we call. That's the second chakra. Here, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Okay, Those chakras give an emission. We are going to talk about that a bit more. That's what happened with the robe she gave me. I was so happy with that robe. Incredible. By the way, remember, I am in my doko, I wear my robe, I don't want to confuse you. I wear my robe, I'm so happy, she laughed again. Oh my God, she said, etc. And she tell me about the Panadol and all that stuff. And she said, now we have to hurry up because they're waiting for us. I said, who is waiting for us? I didn't dare to ask. And here we go. We embark on that platform, flying platform, and we went to the ocean again, and very, very fast. That platform can make a force field around it. You can't even feel the breeze. And we went to what she called the city of the Nine Doko. And we went there. Then we walk, and finally we stop on the front of a big doko. And then Tao, who is always, always very happy, very easygoing, was suddenly very serious. And I say, oh my God, why she changed like that? You know, it's very, very bizarre because she doesn't laugh anymore, she doesn't joke. And she said, Michel, I'm going to, she sort of stopping, just like that on the front of the doko. And she says, no door at the doko, but you have a light where you can cross. Like that you don't bump on something behind because you can't see. So that's what it is. And she stopped there and she sort of concentrate. She said, you are going to close your eyes for the luminosity. I'm going to take your mask off and we are going to come in. I was very intrigued. And I've done what she said. She took my mask off. And I felt she lead me by the shoulders. Of course, she's like that, so she take my shoulder like a kid. And we walk, my eyes closed. I could feel the force field of the doko. And I knew we were in, but I was very, very intrigued, see what's going on here. And we walk, and finally she said, you can open your eyes now. I opened my eyes, and you have to remember that. And I saw what I thought it was, 7 statues in front of me in a sort of semicircle on the front of the doko. And I look at there and it was 7 statues, all wearing their famous robes, all sitting on different color seats, all also with different colors, very important. And I was wondering what I was doing there, because also I wasn't sure if they were statues. And they were not. They were the 7 masters of the planet. And 7 on 7 seats, of course, and sitting like you imagine Buddha on a lotus position. So I was, of course, absolutely speechless because they were staring at me with their eyes. You could swear their eyes inside were luminous. So you imagine that? Since I am about 12 years old, nobody could impress me. Maybe for that they choose me, those people, I don't know. Nobody. And for once in my life, I swear to you, they impressed me. That's it. For once in my life, I shut up for 2 hours. I couldn't even speak because they read my mind and give me the answer before I open my mouth. But I'm going too fast again. I'm sorry for that. So, the middle one, they greet me. I remember they greet me. And they say, the spirit will be with you. The other one in echo says, the spirit will be with you. And then they never talk anymore. But the center figure start to levitating and came to me. In levitation, remember when I told you Tao levitated when on the top of the doko? She'd done that because she wanted to show me what it was, the levitation. Because if she wouldn't show me before, when that guy was levitating and coming straight to me, I would do, you know, ha! And over there, even there, they are very, very great master, and you have to respect them. Tao, everybody there have great respect for those ones.